What's going on, everybody? This is Gary here from Massage Concept Sports Therapy and Training. Just thought I'd do a quick video. I haven't done anything in a long time. I've been trying to get through all this COVID stuff and trying to migrate into all the virtual world that it is. But one thing, obviously, people are doing a lot of home training now, so that's good. One thing I wanted to put out there that's good for most anybody anyway, but particularly wrestlers, any sport that contains a decent amount of running, etc. One very good exercise that you can do with body weight and then adapt is a split squat. So similar to a lunge, except we're not going to actually step each time. I'll get the setup here for you in a second. But I like it, one, because you can do it with just body weight. Two, you can add load to it, whether you want to do front load, back load, whatever the case may be. And then lastly, there are, lots of variations as far as elevating the rear foot, the front foot, etc., etc. And it really has a lot of applications, particularly for wrestlers. One, you want to be able to drive. Two, you can also work on some of those positions and changing levels and stuff like that. So basic setup for it, my left leg is forward here. You want your core nice and tight, pelvis neutral. You can see my rear heel is elevated, and I've got a decently wide stance. But the other thing I want to stress here too is that a lot of people tend to narrow their stance when they go into this. But I like to keep that hip width stance. I'm gonna back up here so hopefully you can see. So I'm stepping straight forward, and you can see even when I go into that split stance, my rear right heel is up. Even in this split stance, there's still a gap. I'm still at hip width. So taking it back to the side, core is tight, nice stance, rear heel is up, and then we're gonna drop straight down and come up. Now, kind of what you're aiming for here is 90 degrees at this front leg and 90 degrees almost at the rear leg. So, this is versatile too because you can kind of shift your weight. If you got weight more on this foot, you can drive up, and you can also go into triple extension with that rear leg. So good variance on this. So we also put it more on that front leg. Simple enough, you bring a chair in. We toss that rear leg up on the chair. Make sure you still got a decently wide stance, nice and upright. I like this too because it causes you to engage your core more. And most of your weight should be on this front leg. And we're driving through that front leg. It's kind of difficult to take that weight off of the back leg and feel comfortable with that. So work up to that. That's obviously a progression. Start with the regular split stance, back heel up, dropping down, lock everything out. And when you lock this out, one, like I said, your core should be tight. Two, you should feel this, whatever leg is back, you should really feel that glute tighten up at the top.